Hey y'all, it's Brandon with Voodoo Forge. Now I got my new welding table built and it's great, I love it, but I need a vise or two on it, but I don't want a vise or two on it. What I mean is I want to have a vise on it, but I need to be able to remove it when I'm not using it. So I got a couple of vices and I'll explain my plan. Here are the two vices that are going to be for the table. Now this is just an old generic 6-inch, and this was on my old welding table until I had to take it off because I needed more flat area because that table was tiny. But I picked this up at an auction, and it's got a broken screw, so I've got to replace the screw. I had a neighbor who needed to use my vise for something real quick and tried to use it as a press to press a bearing out. I didn't know what he was doing, and it was a threaded bearing. So anyway, he ended up breaking the screw. Put a big 4-foot long cheater bar on here. I was working outside and I heard this pop. It was my screw busted. I haven't got around to fixing that yet, so that's something I've got to do. The other one is this pipe vise. Now, my dad always had one of these in his workshop when I was a kid, and you just don't see them much anymore because people aren't threading pipe, but they come in useful every now and then in the shop. So this one came from my mentor's auction, and what we would use it for is he had a big Hausfeld bender with a full set of dies. Now that's a bender that you can bend tubing or round stock or square stock or flats, anything, and with the right dies, and you can bend it different ways. Well, we'd use it hot sometimes. We'd use hot material in the Hausfeld bender. So what he would do with this is we would heat the material up in the forge and take it over to the Hausfeld bender real quick, but to support that long end, the loose end from where we were bending, we had this mounted on this, which this is the bottom off of a rolling office chair, and this is just some pipe welded to it, and it rolls, and we could put the end of that stock in so we could roll it around and keep it from drooping. Well, what the plan is with both of these is I'm going to mount them on 3/8 plate, and then I'm going to put them on receiver material to go into like a receiver hitch on a vehicle. I'm going to put tubes on the table. So that's the plan with these. I've got to get these cleaned up, and that's something that's going to be going on over the next couple of weeks. So be ready for a whole series of videos on that. Well, y'all, I'm sorry I'm not doing more in this video. I've got a lot of irons in the fire right now, but this will be an interesting little video series. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. If there's anything you'd like to see me do, please leave it in the questions or comments. But anyway, y'all behave yourselves.